If y'all got y'all kid having a free, boy, I got into it real good with my son's mother once when she called me and said, "Shorty not doing his chores." I told him to mop the floor, and he ain't did it yet. I'm like, well, make him do it. That's what's in my mind. Well, make him do it. What do you mean? He's like 11. She's like, he just won't do it. I keep telling him. It's like, all right, I'll come holler at him. So I get over there and I say, yo. No, I talked to him on the phone first. I said, yo. Your mom told you to mop the floor, man. What's the problem? Well, I was going to do it, but I just wanted to do it. Like, no, do that shit now. She said do it. Do it then, and then go play the game, and then go do all the other shit you want to do.
Yeah.
He said, all right. Got off the phone. The next day, because I worked the night shift.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there in the morning. Whenever I worked the night shift, I could go over there because they were up getting ready for school. I went over there, stopped in, and she's in the kitchen mopping the floor. And I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, I'm mopping the floor. I said, I thought that was a little dude's job. She said, well, he wouldn't do it. And I got tired of looking at the dirty floor. I got tired of waiting on him to do it, so I did it. I said, Are you fucking crazy? And I called him like, why is your mama mopping the floor? Well, she went ahead and did it, so I was like, see, he knew you was going to do it.
Yeah.
He knew if he held out long enough that you would get frustrated enough and you would just do it. I wouldn't mop the motherfucker either if I knew I could just sit here and eventually you're going to do it.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking parenting is this?
It's a war of attrition.
What kind of parenting is this?
In the house.
It's trash, dude. And he really, I had a long talk with him about responsibility. That same talk now, like this is how you pull your weight. You know, you can't be a fucking deadbeat. You're a deadbeat kid right now.
Yeah.
You out here, you just living in here, stinking up the basement, and you're not even doing nothing to put to the house. You taking from the motherfucker, but you ain't putting nothing back in. We had a long conversation, and I think it kind of worked because he's a pretty decent young dude right now.
Yeah.
I was scared for him for a while.
How long was you scared?
Shit, until he struck out on his own, and you know he got his own apartment now. He got a job. He go to school. He got a girlfriend that seems to be real decent. You know, I'm proud of him where he at now. But I was scared because a lot of times I was the part-time person, the part-time parent.
Yeah.
I could only parent when I went over there.
Yeah.
She was the full-time parent, and we know that they'll a lot of times take.
They take the shortcuts.
They'll
do what's
with
easy.
What the
part-time.
They'll go with what the full-time parent is saying because they're there all the time.
Yeah.
And they're hearing those lessons. They're getting those lessons and they're hearing those messages
man, children
more
follow
often.
the path of least resistance.
Least resistance.
And that's what like with my youngest daughter, that's what it is. Like me, I have a certain thing that I expect from her. But her mom,
punk ass parents.
Her mom allows her to do a lot of different shit. But like with me, see, you need, and that's the one thing I will say. You need both parents, bro. Like
you do.
You really do, because like with my daughter, with my baby girl, it's certain shit that she'll do, and I always give her choices. But her mom will be more to let her kind of get her way. They go through their thing too. But her mom, one thing her mom does, her mom always does her homework with her. Her mom gives her a bath. She does that type of stuff with her. But me, I'm like the protector. I'm like the strategist. You know what I'm saying? We have our different roles. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then like sometimes you know, my daughter will be getting on her damn nerves. I can hear it. I'll be like, yo, get out here. Come here.
Right.
And then like to give her a break before she snap. Mm-hmm. When you are like holding a kid away from the other parent, when you get frustrated, guess what you do?
Up.
You frustrated, but then you fuck
kid.
around and say something that you shouldn't say, or you fuck around, put your hands on this kid, or whatever, and now you done just gave this kid a traumatic experience. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you need both parents, so it could be a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's not what a lot of
these...
these...
hand them off like, I'm about to slap shit out of Shorty.
Yeah, or you can hear it before it even happens. Like, what?
Yeah, if you in the house...
You can hear that tone. Like,
you
wait
know
a minute.
the tone.
Yeah, and so anyway...
You hear them talking through their teeth?
Yeah.
You like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Because like my baby girl and her mom, they'll go back and forth. They've been going back and forth since she was like 6 months. Like, yeah!
I ain't going back and forth for no...
that's bad. So anyway, dog. So I actually had a conversation with... with a gay guy. You remember like Dave Chappelle had that conversation with a gay guy where I had the opportunity to talk to one of the dudes, and I was basically telling them, when y'all say and do certain shit, y'all are treating us the way you don't want us to treat you. And I don't think that you realize that. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that you say. And at first him and his buddy was kind of hostile towards me. But I know the dude's dad You know what I'm saying? So his dad is older than me, but I'm older than him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like in between their ages. You know what I'm saying? So, if his dad 20 years older than him, I'm 10 years older than him. So whatever. 15 years older than him. So he was respectful, but then he started listening, and then we had like a dialogue. And it was real cool because mostly, and I was telling him, most straight guys and gay guys don't never talk to each other because really we hate each other from afar. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, a gay ass motherfucker. And then they'd be like, them motherfuckers ain't shit, them straight motherfuckers, they like, that's how we treat each other. We don't have honest, regular dialogue with each other as men. You know what I'm saying? So I had a chance to do that on Facebook with one of the guys. Then I went to this panel discussion, and I had an opportunity to hear these gay guys talk. Some of the guys was gay. Some of them, like one of the guys was kind of like he considered to be feminine because he danced. But it was another guy who was like, this motherfucker was about 6'4" on diesel, bald headed. He was talking like, yo, listen, blah blah blah, like talking shit like that. Dog, this motherfucker said, and I'm happily married to my husband. Dog, when he said that shit, I was in the front. I felt the air come out the room from behind, dog. Them women in that fucking audience, dog, they motherfuckers probably fell out on the floor. I'm telling you, dressed real nice, dog. He was fucking like articulate as fuck, dog. Had a great career, and you could not tell that he was a gay guy at all.
Black women, listen.
And they were sick, and he said, the one thing that hurts me the most is not the fact that I'm gay or whatever. He said, it's the reaction that black women give me once they find out that I'm married to a man, happily married. You know what I'm saying? And listening to them, and they was like, man, when I tell you that these were some dynamic dudes, they were some dynamic dudes, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I walked away with I knew more about some of the stuff that they deal with as people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you never talk to somebody, dog, you can, you don't have empathy for their situation. You only see them through the lens that you have for them. And I just thought it was an interesting thing. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that I gained something from that. You know what I'm saying? Not gained enough to want to be gay or nothing like that, but I just gained some shit.
I mean, you been gay. We know it.
You gay, nigga. But let's go up to
You
the
don't
top.
have to go that far.
Yeah,
That's
we're gonna-
hours back. And
Okay,
shit.
you tell me what it
Last couple.
All right. Okay. Pretty poppin'. Oh, Javi. You have to be an advocate for your child in school because you spend so much time away from them. Got it. Can you eat one of those fish? Absolutely not. Hey,
Yeah.
what about the men, when you divorce him, he divorces your child? I don't know nobody like that. I'm not saying that it don't happen, but I just don't know nobody like that. Do you know somebody like that, bro?
No.
I'm talking about
I don't
personally,
know.
where you talk to the dude, he be like, man,
Especially
fuck
in
that
a
kid.
divorce. Especially in
When
a
he
divorce.
married your ass?
Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah,
You
like-
divorced, so you can't. And I mean, it's relatively recent that the
What up,
court
bro?
started enforcing that
Daryl?
you can't block a man from seeing his child.
They only enforce it to a certain degree, bro.
I'm just saying though, but even that is relatively like that was the correction.
The idea is new. Even the idea of trying to make sure that a man can see his children. That shit is brand new.
You know, motherfuckers
That's 10 years
argue.
old.
They argue that this shit don't like. Motherfuckers argue that black women don't even do that shit. That it don't even exist. Like you talk to women, they be like, "Yeah, ain't nobody did that."
Like you
Like,
probably did
You
that.
are lying.
And they know it. They know it.
They know motherfuckers. I was
Look,
talking to
y'all,
this chick the other day. She's like, "Yeah, he ain't gonna see that kid till he's 18."
It is all women will say that shit.
This
won't see
motherfucker's
his
like
ass.
3 years old. He said he ain't gonna see him till he's 18 until we go to court. So if a motherfucker don't have enough money to go to court, then he just ain't gonna see his kid because you said
how old
so.
are these women that's saying that? Because they must have been.
This
born
chick
with-
was
What up,
42. She was 42, and she said it.
She lying.
And that's how these motherfuckers like, oh, this shit is crazy.
She either lying or grew up in a 2-parent household.
Oh, you mean to say women don't do that?
Yeah.
Women don't.
Yeah.
Look, women
I had to think about it. I was like, what?
been keeping men away from their children
She either lying or don't know.
for our
That's what I'm
entire
saying.
lives. I know that. I
Yeah.
don't know how far back the shit might go.
I wrote a story about that shit in my book about my boy who hated his fucking father until he got older and realized that the mom kept him away.
It
It
was the
wasn't
mom.
it wasn't the father's fault.
We
Right.
hear these situations. I heard,
But
that
we just
from
we
one
just
of
can't
my-
speak about it.
My somebody I know really well. One of my kids' moms. She was like, she grew up thinking that her dad abandoned her till she got older in her 20s and searched them out. The internet, got real good. Google got real popping,
Uh-huh.
and she searched them out and found out. Like, yo, this dude, he had a whole family somewhere else. She had like half brothers and
I
sisters.
always said if that happened to me,
And,
I'm gonna save the court records and the transcripts and the
Yeah.
arrest records because I'm gonna get arrested trying to see my kid. That's gonna happen a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I always.
But
said
that's what dude
I would
had.
do.
That's what dude had. That's why you read the book, right? It's called My Name is Mason Anderson.
No, I didn't read that.
You didn't read that story? But you read the book though, right?
Well, no.
My book, dog. You didn't read my book, dog?
I got it. My son still got it.
Nah, I can stab you with this fucking with this.
Anderson, okay.
My name is Mason. It's a story about
I
that.
remember another one.
Yeah. Damani, fuck you, bro. Damani ain't read the title, dog. You don't even know the name of the fucking book.
It's called Andre's Memoirs.
But yeah, dog. So anyway,
Mason Anderson.
we wanted to. I just wanted to kind of talk about
So
that.
He saved his.
So basically, and it would happen right down the street over there by Damani crib. He had got shot. And he had always badmouthed his dad to me, right? So he gets shot. I'm there. So I had no respect for this dude based on what he told me. And I'm like a sophomore in high school, sophomore in college. So he had always badmouthed this dude. So sometimes when he got shot, like some dudes broke in his house and shot him while he was asleep, I would just be. So like after a couple days, like at first everybody was there when I found out and blah blah, but then sometimes I'd go there and it'll just be him and his father, and I'll be there. Me and him would be sitting around each other for hours. And he'd be asleep, and I'd be just kind of talking to him, kind of reckless and shit. Like, yeah, man, this chick with this big old ass. Like, I'm a kid, and he's a grown ass man, but I didn't respect him because of what I heard. He never got mad. He never corrected me. He always treated me with respect. Man, we sat there for weeks together. Like every day. We rode the train back and shit. He lived on 69th around King Drive. I lived on 63rd. And it's just like I got to know him. And then so when my friend basically came to, I said, hey man, your dad kind of cool, man. I know you told me all this shit. No, fuck that, blah, blah, blah. So they're in the house together. So now he got shot at his mom's house. So now he's staying with his dad. And his dad is correcting him about different shit. And he's like, man, fuck what you talking about, man. Don't be trying to tell me shit now. I'm a grown ass man. If you wanted to fucking raise me and teach me shit, then your ass should have never fucking left. And he said, what you mean left?
No.
He said, wait right here. Went, got a big ass fucking case and pulled out all these papers, dog, where it's showing, dog, phone records, fucking court records. This motherfucker sending fucking notices or going to court, mom not coming. All type of shit, dog, because he had no fucking idea. So when I went through that, and then they started mending their relationship in that moment. You know what I'm saying?
I realized Pops ain't the fucking monster you tried to make him out to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I went through it, initially, that's why I went and did it, because I learned it from him. But I always thought, and this was my thinking, that there was no men in the community. You know, it's like less men, it's like everybody live with their mom, because I was like, man, niggas ain't shit. Niggas just had the kids and just go and abandon them.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea, so I didn't have respect for black men, which is I'm like I ain't gonna be like them.
Yeah, I had that. That's
I ain't gonna be like them. I'm
with.
a good black
I
man.
grew up with the, we gonna break the, I'm gonna
The
break
cycle.
the cycle.
Yeah.
I'm right.
I'm not gonna be one of those.
I ain't gonna be one of them motherfuckers that
Charles
just
say
had
he's
kids.
going through that right now. With
Yeah.
divorce and Shorty trying to keep his son from.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
that shit happens in epidemic.
I don't even know.
Right now, y'all.
I don't know no motherfucker, dog, that's separated, or like not married dudes. I'm talking about guys that had kids with women, and they not together, that haven't been through this shit. I can't name one motherfucking person. I personally can't. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, none of us ever talk about it with each other. I mean, I guess we like in our 40s now, we talk about it, but when we was kids, I remember one of my boys, Rello, was going through it, and we hear that shit, we laugh. Like, oh, that's because you ain't fucking her good enough. Like, that's on some stupid shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this is like a systemic thing. Like, this is shit that, this
Well,
is
you don't
like
know better.
the black men's indoctrination.
What about talking
into,
to your homegirls? Everybody got females that they cool with. They got kids.
Women know about this shit.
But I mean, like, when they telling you, like, I've had women tell me about how they dusty ass baby daddy don't fuck with them or her kids, his kids.
Yeah.
And how terrible he is, and I always kind of ask questions. I don't want to just be like, no, you lying, you a lying ass bitch. But I do want to say,
You be thinking it though.
I'll be thinking it, but I do want to say to him that, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Are you sure you're not getting in the way? You don't want to get in the way. Let them do it. She say, let them do it.
He ain't gonna do
Stay
it
out
unless
of the
blah
way.
blah. Like your girl used to badmouth her, the dude that we went to school with.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? You always badmouthing this dude. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna get a day. I'm gonna come get the kid and take him over there to him. No, fuck it, blah 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 blah.
That
But
was
you say
unacceptable. Right.
no, it's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying?
It's unacceptable.
Because
That's
really,
not a
you
solution.
don't want you keeping this kid from this dude, bad mouthing him. But when I give you a solution, you don't want to give the solution. You don't want the solution.
You don't want it?
The issue, because this
it
kid is a
takes-
little kid. This
because
kid
that
don't
will
have an
take
issue with this
away
kid.
That's where your power is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your power is in bullying
Him with this kid.
With this kiss, right? And the system.
Yeah.
and
The system
everything.
backs her up on that.
Yeah.
It backs her up 100%.
And then you want to paint the. But let me tell
So
you,
you need him to stay
And I told
there.
her,
You
and
need
we
to-
don't-
him to stay the absentee dad.
Yeah.
And you need to, I have it rough. I got so much to do, and blah blah blah, because it excuses you.
Here-
Yeah, man.
That's what the
it's
women
crazy.
don't
They
understand.
think ain't nobody supposed to see through that shit.
Here's what the women don't understand because because they don't have understanding of these systemic problems either. They see it as a personal thing, and they all worried about how
No,
they
they're
feel.
aware of it when it's against them.
They
yeah.
well that doesn't happen to them. Whereas they get divorced or break up and somebody keep
No,
their
I'm
kids.
talking
from
about
them.
there's like areas in the system where they
Will
have
screw
the
them over.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah. We can talk
Which
about
is
that
rare.
too.
Which is rare though. I don't really know a lot. Dog,
I could tell you one right now, but I don't want to get.
Dog, it's
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
What the sisters don't realize, what y'all don't realize,
Uh-huh,
and I'm
yeah.
just saying y'all in general, not y'all in particular, from everybody that's around, but what
Y'all
don't
too,
realize,
nigga. No, go ahead.
right. What you don't realize is the power that you give yourself when you allow that guy to come in and just do what he needs to do what he wants to do, be involved with his kids. The breaks that you get.
Yeah.
I hear women talking about, oh, I'm so tired, I'll be with these kids 24/7, but you make sure the motherfucking daddy don't come around.
Yeah.
But why are you complaining?
But
What do you mean?
they want to be martyrs.
He's not even a babysitter.
They force
That's
themselves
the
to be
father.
martyrs.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? You
There
can
you go.
you
That's the word
You don't
for it.
even realize how much better off your child will be.
You too.
With his
Because it ain't
father
about that.
in the life.
It's like you want to paint
You don't care.
you spiting yourself to make yourself look like a martyr and to look like a hero, but really you can't be completely happy because you got this kid all the time.
You can't be happy, and your kid is suffering.
Suffering.
from not having that dad around.
And you know what they say? They say, well, I didn't grow up with my dad and I'm okay. No, you're not. You have 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies.
You're fucked
And
up.
you and you're 45 and you've never been married. And you never even had like a real relationship with a man before. All the dudes that came through, they just was boning you and you ended up getting pregnant. So no, you're not okay. You just are not, you don't have the self-awareness to realize that there's a problem.
Right, exactly.
That's all. You don't know what you
bro.
don't know. You don't know
Ooh.
what you're missing if you ain't never had it. And you really don't even want to find it because then knowing that, oh man, admitting that you are fucked up is so difficult for people. Would you say all people? Or would you say women? Because I found that when I was over on the block, and I've talked about this before, we would talk to some of the, the guys that was, living the street life over there. That's who we mainly rock with. In fact, 3 of them graduated from a trade school today. I think carpentry.
Right.
They went to. We got 3 of them in school, and they went to carpentry school and finished that. That's your joint, ain't it? Carpentry.
For real?
I found that the boys, from the boys to the men, were very forthcoming with saying like, man, I know I'm fucked up. I know I'm in a bad situation, but this
Yeah.
is all I got. This is all I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know it's bad. I know I'm tripping. I know. I understand.
Yeah.
But I don't know any other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I talk to them girls that's in the street, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. And I'm not blaming all of y'all because I know some sisters out there that understand this stuff, but I would say a lot of sisters. And not just people, I'm not just talking about people in the street. I'm just talking about women from the ones that's living the street life to the ones that CEOs of Fortune 500 companies.
Absolutely.
Taking responsibilities for your own shortcomings or admitting that you have them.
Yeah.
And not, this is what you get when from some women. You say, well, what do you need to work on? Well, I need to stop trusting men so much.
Exactly.
You know, like, what? That's what? No, talk about your real shortcomings. Don't try to push it back on what somebody else is doing. I need to stop expecting, other people to woo. No. What part do you play
Right.
in the fact that your life is kind of off kilter right now? They will not, by and large, do that shit, and that's the problem. That's why we really came together in the first place as the Man Code, is to say y'all need to start taking accountability, because that's the first step.
Choices.
Saying I'm an addict for a drug addict is the first step. That's why when they have you in the AA,
Go through this
they say
steps, yeah.
I am an alcoholic.
Yeah.
The first thing you got to do is admit that shit.
Yeah.
Just admit it, y'all. I'm fucked up. We all in here know we got some fucked up ways, and it's cool.
Yeah, they real fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
They are.
We all do. I'm
Yeah.
the least fucked up of these three guys. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys, right? Let me tell you about these motherfuckers. Boy. But you know, at least being able to admit it is a first step, and it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
If we can get y'all to do that, and I've seen some sisters do it, but by and large, most of y'all
They don't,
sisters,
because
y'all
we can't even-
cannot just say
You can't even tell them. You can't even tell them. Like we did the panel discussion, and I wanted to just throw this in there, dog. I was kind of stammering because I felt like I was the only person in there